Hey y'all, it's Nat. I hope you're having a terrific day today, and for this video, I'm going to be announcing the Dungeons and Book Dragons Readathon. Alright, before you get into anything bookish, make sure to hit like and subscribe down below, as well as tell me in the comments, are you going to be participating in this, and are you going to be on the Rogues team, the best team? I hope to see you there, and if not, I hope to see you participating at the very least. I am so excited for this. I know you're shocked, but this readathon is based on Dungeons and Dragons, and it is going to be a competitive month-long readathon. Though, if competition isn't your style, we still have a team for you, because there are also the Halflings, which are going to be a little bit more low-key, more cozy, but you still get to partake in the story, which I think is super fun. I'm really glad that we have this element included. The Halflings are the cheerful wanderers that are here for the story, the good time, the good company, and the joy of the journey. That team is actually going to be hosted by Elena at Elena in Wonderland, and I'll have links for all of the hosts down in the description if you're interested. Please go give everybody a follow. But if competition does have your attention, then there are 4 different teams you can join. All of these are focused on a different class from Dungeons and Dragons, and each of those classes also have different traits that can help you get bonus experience points to help your team. So starting at the top is Team Wizards, the masters of magic, mystery, and knowledge. This team is going to be hosted by Amanda and Ashley from Ashley Beck Rees. Their team gets bonus points for reading books that have a magical setting or magical abilities, magical companions. I think you can figure out where the inspiration for that came from. Next up are the Fighters, the Brave Warriors, and that team is hosted by Bo at Bo Books and Steph at Coffee Over Apples. They get bonus points for any books that contain an epic battle or a big fight scene, as well as books that have a chosen one trope or a legendary weapon or a revenge quest. And then after them, we also have the Druids. These are the guardians of nature, and that team is hosted by Rochelle at Good Morning Dreamer and Ivy at the Greek Goddess, who kind of spearheaded this entire readathon. That team gets bonus points for any books that have nature themes, magical transformations, animal companions, and also seasonal reads. That doesn't necessarily mean the book has to take place in the season it is currently. And then finally, the best team, the Rogues. We're the Cunning tricksters, the stealthy adventurers, and along with myself, Monica at On Monica's Shelves is going to be hosting this team. We get bonus points for any book that has a morally gray main character or love interest, and then also stories that have heists, thieves, or rebels. I am definitely going to make progress in the Star Wars universe. You can join whichever team sounds most interesting to you, or if you're unsure, you can always leave it up to fate and let a d20 decide your team. Once you've picked your team, you actually get into the story of things. So every 5 days, we will be assigned a main quest prompt, and so we have to read a book in order to fulfill the quest. If you manage to complete it ahead of time, you can actually partake in different side quests to try and get additional points for your team. For every book you finish, you end up getting experience points, and at the end of the month, the team that has the most experience points will obviously win. But along the way, as you gain more experience points, you also will level up. And when you level up, you will get special abilities which you can use to try and maybe skip or jump forward, give you some extra benefits, but you can only use your special abilities once. And along with the quest, there may be some additional challenges or puzzles we have to work on as well. Ivy is so creative and actually created a character sheet that is based on the one you would actually utilize when playing D&D. And so if you're interested, you can actually utilize this to kind of keep track of everything for your character and your quest as you read throughout the month. I'll have that linked in the description down below, along with an adventurer's guide that kind of walks through everything again, has all of the different rules, the different specifications for the teams if you're interested. But if you do have any questions, make sure to join the Discord. I will also have a link to that in the description. You can join your team, you can partake in the chat, you can give recommendations, and again, if you have any questions, and you'll also get updates as to how your team is doing, and if anybody is hosting sprints throughout the month to try and, really get some reading done. I am so excited for this, and it works out perfectly that I've really been itching to pick up some fantasy books lately, so this is exactly what I needed. I cannot freaking wait to get started. November 1st, you can't get here soon enough. Well, I guess at the same time, I can wait for November 1st because I do want to officially close out spooky season strong. On that note, that's officially it for today, y'all. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit like and subscribe down below. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, let's leave a sword emoji in the comments. And along with that, I also want to hear if you're going to be participating and what team are you going to be joining. I have links to all of my socials as well as a few ways you can support me down in the description. I come out with videos on Monday and Friday, but until then, I hope you continue to have a terrific day. Love you. Bye.